When men lack valuable knowledge about life, they run in the wrong direction throughout their lifetime. Many men never acquire the tools that men need to navigate life, so they end up among the crowd, panting and helpless, wishing they'd studied the map and taken the surest path to glory. The stories of a lot of modern men are similar to those of rats in mazes, trying futilely to escape their misery. This is a rather unfortunate experience for men today, but no man should suffer due to the scarcity of vital life advice. The graveyards are full of dead men who never lived because nobody taught them these lessons. Your life will hold meaning as a masculine man if you watch, learn, and apply them. Don't fit in. The fastest way to die while alive is to follow the mob of zombies called convention. Unacceptable. A man who wants a fulfilling life doesn't join the rat race. He's conscious of his uniqueness. He knows he's not a misfit, but a special peg with a special hole. The need to belong to congregations has been the downfall of many men. This is because by making conventions your mirror, you lose sight of yourself in the multitude of lookalikes. The only reflection you'll ever need is the one you see inside of you. The needless hunger to fit in creates a herd mentality. Everywhere you turn, you see people hugging meaningless fads. Society always seems to have a new plaything. There's always something exciting that everyone is supposed to be into. Some people take advantage of the gullible and generate anxiety around these items. They position themselves as the leaders of these false movements, and to make you feel inadequate, they say you have to have this or you are a failure. You have to be this or you are a chump. But a man who knows where he is headed in life and his weight knows it's all a bluff. He knows who he is, and this knowledge narrows his focus and keeps him on his path. Distractions, time thieves, and dream destroyers. Since things are always moving in the area outside your focus, it's tempting to want to look around and observe the spectacle. However, as a man, you can't afford to shift your focus. Your paramount concern should be the conservation of your energy because you know you're playing a long game. Many men have missed out on realizing their dreams by shifting their gaze momentarily. Imagine you are a hunter with a bow and an arrow. Your target is a lone gazelle eating grass in the distance. You're waiting for the opportune time to take your shot, but to the far right of your prey, you notice a zebra. You let yourself be distracted for a mere moment, and now the gazelle is gone. You lose the prize the second you take your eyes off it. This is what happens when you let the fear of missing out steal your greater goals from you. You can't sacrifice your future for momentary pleasures. Women are the least of your worries. Alcohol, social media, drugs, and porn are all thieves of lasting joy. You know your dreams, and as ridiculous as it sounds, you know how to achieve them. All it takes is intense focus without blinking. Practice it. Embody it. Regret, the past that poisons the future. Winning is the universal goal, but sometimes in life you lose. There are even times when you lose so badly that you lose your identity. It's disappointing when you can't recognize yourself after a failure. Disgraceful. Whether it's a moral failure or a failure of some duty to yourself, it's never the time to dig a hole and bury yourself in it. This is a period of low vibration, and you must do everything you can to get out of it. It's unhealthy for you as a man to dwell on a failure. Regretting a loss is the same as naming yourself after your trauma. You're never what happens to you, but a series of responses to the events of life. You have to learn to always forgive your past if you want to take charge of your destiny. Now is the only time that matters. It's natural, especially for men, to overthink the future. But since tomorrow is such a clouded object, you shouldn't waste your days worrying about it and what it holds. Now, this moment in time is all you need to know about. Every day you wake up as a man, life gives you the choice to gain an inch on your goals, remain stagnant, or take a step back. The time frame you choose to be in determines the results of your day. There is nothing wrong with being aware of your future. Actually, you want to keep it in mind if you want to succeed, because that is where your dreams live. But you must live in the now if you want to give your dreams life. Now is where you do the work the future needs to exist, so you can't let a moment slip past. When professionals talk about being in the zone, they refer to a time of absolute numbness to everything else. Their bodies and minds desert them, and they become an extension of their tools. This period is when they do their best work because they are totally in the now, in the flow of the moment. The result becomes secondary as they immerse themselves in the process. So if you also want to live in the zone, you must constantly strive to remain in the moment. The strength of your spirit is the foundation of your dreams. Only fools build their palace on the wind. You must do the groundwork first before plunging into the business of creating your desired reality. More than anything, the strength of your character must be as solid as a diamond. You want to reinforce your will because it will be tested, and you don't want it to fail when you need it most. Weak-willed people let others dictate their paths because they are unsure of who they are. They need others to validate their dreams, but you don't. This was why French writer and politician Victor Hugo said, "People do not lack strength, they lack will." When the foundation of your being is weak, you are easily affected by detractors and disbelievers. And because you haven't strengthened your mind, you readily admit foolish opinions as wisdom. People who know nothing about your dreams can only destroy them if your spirit is fickle. Even when you have nothing else, you must have a strong spirit because the success of everything else depends on it. Everybody will not like you. There are men who want to be seen and accepted by everybody they meet in life. But, as a reminder, not everybody will fancy you. Regardless of your physical beauty or cheerful personality, everybody won't be your fan. This is another reason to guard your dreams. Hateful people can set them ablaze out of jealousy, even your supposed friends. The people you trust the most are usually the most dangerous. Like green snakes and green grasses, you will never see it coming from them, but it can happen. This also doesn't mean every criticism is born out of hatred, and it is exactly why you need a concrete spirit that can help you discern the sincere from the sinister. Failure is better than the fear of failure. It is often the truth that the successful are products of several failures. Failure can come in the form of rejections, heartbreak, a relapse, or whatever makes you feel short of your objective. Listen, failure is the result of trying, and trying is just a process. Of course, your goal is not to merely try. You want to reach your accomplishments and proceed to the next level in life. But, as Thomas Edison said, many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Trying is the only way to know, and failure is simply a way of knowing it hasn't worked yet, or it has stopped working. In fact, failure is a simple call for improvement. When you flee from failure, you set the stage for the loss of opportunities. Rather than honing your skills, you abandon your sword, and when it's time to do battle, you're left with a useless rusty blade. This is not where you want to find yourself. A man only discovers adventures in life when he finds discomfort in comfort. And, according to Charles Bukowski, if you're going to try, go all the way. Love is the fountain of life. As a man, if you can confidently say your heart is full of love, you have half of what you need to succeed in life. Only love will allow you to keep your eyes on your goals and the little things that matter. From family to the allure of a setting sun, love lets you appreciate life completely. But make no mistake, this is distinct from the romantic love women require. It's a practical brand of masculine love necessary for the development of your masculinity. This love steers you towards true freedom, especially from lust. Unlike love, lust enslaves men to their compulsions and temporary pleasures. It gets them addicted to instant gratification and stops them from pursuing their higher purpose. Love, on the other hand, nourishes your trinity of greatness. Your body, soul, and mind are the three things that need most of your attention. Love for yourself allows you to take care of these pillars of existence because you know their value. A strong body, a kind soul, and a sharp mind form the basis of a truly liberated man. This is the man you want to be. Love for others also helps you create good karma for yourself. As a man, you need peace of mind, and love brings that into your life. When you have no animosity towards others, you can truly enjoy your life. If you're a man who wants to live life to the fullest while creating value in the world, you can only do this by charging your energy with positivity and keeping your eyes on the big prize. Many men have fallen because they focus their energy on the wrong things, or even worse, they learn these lessons too late in their lives.